Mark, come over here.
Shit.
Yeah, they're ready to go. If you can just say who they are.
Sure.
too.
Joining us first, we have wide receiver Amari Rogers, running back Travis Etienne. Please go ahead with questions.
All right, you all. Thank you all for joining us tonight. If you guys have a question, just use the raise hand icon and I'll call on you. And if you have a question, please just clarify which player is for. So we can get started when everyone's ready.
Ain't fucking with us, more. I'm not supposed to be laughing right now, bro.
First question's from Alexander Dodd.
I guess just for both of you guys, what thoughts do you have after the game, and how do you feel just given that?
I mean, obviously we didn't get the job done, but I'm proud of the guys and how we fought to the last second. And, we didn't quit. We kept fighting. We just kept improving. To not stop playing. We could have easily gave up at halftime or whatever that was, but we didn't. I'm proud of the guys for that, and I'm proud of the leaders. For keeping everybody engaged and keeping everybody intact with the game until the last second. So.
Next question's from David Hood.
Hey, Amari. I imagine that this is probably the last game of your Clemson career and you're moving on, but what kind of message can you give to these younger guys about trying to come back from something like this, a humbling loss like this, and putting it in the rearview mirror and moving forward?
Just to work, just to get back to work. The grind doesn't stop. And, it's going to hurt for a little bit, but whenever they get back to work, just remember, how the season ended, and just know that you don't want that taste ever again. Especially being a senior going out with a loss, that's something that you don't want. So for the younger guys that next year is their last year, just remember this taste, just work so that they don't get this feeling ever again. So that's what I would say, just grind every single day with this feeling in their gut. And I trust and believe in the leaders that's going to be on the team next year that's going to keep them all motivated and keep them all going. So, I know without a doubt that, the team is in good hands next year.
Next one's from Alexander Dodd.
Cornell, talk a little bit about your journey at Clemson and how you felt you really capped off your career here in Clemson, and just the way that you were able to play this season and really be a key player.
It was a long journey, really coming along this last season, but I feel like my previous 4 years here at Clemson it allowed me to grow on and off the field and more as a leader and a better person. And so playing this year, I just wanted to go out there and maximize every opportunity that I could. Unfortunately, we didn't get the job done tonight, but I'm still proud of the guys in the locker room, and like Amari said, for not quitting. We went all the way down to the last whistle. We gave it all, and that's what being at Clemson is all about. Regardless of the score, regardless of how much time left on the clock, you want to make sure you play every play as hard as you can. So overall, I feel like, man, I love Clemson, and I feel like this year has just been nothing short of special for me.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, Cornell, we'll stay with you for a second. You guys went up 14-7, and then Ohio State reeled off, 28 straight points there before the half and 21 in the second quarter. What went wrong offensively there? You didn't get a first down after that second touchdown. You only got one first down, I think, the rest of the half. Kind of what happened offensively there in the first half?
We just, I mean, we just didn't execute our game, the plays that were called. We got to do a better job of cleaning up some details. But, all in all, I feel like we still played a pretty decent game offensively. We moved the ball well, but we kind of got in a rough patch during that time.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, Travis. First of all, congratulations on an outstanding Clemson career. What are your takeaways from this final season of yours and the Clemson career that you put together?
It's been really amazing. Just the guys that I had around me, like Cornell, Amari, just meeting these guys throughout my little journey here. I'm just very thankful. Best decision I could have ever made as an 18-year-old, and I'm forever grateful and thankful.
Next one's from Alexander Dodd.
There's two people here.
Amari, what do you think your Clemson legacy will be, and what do you have to say about the legacy of Trevor and the contributions that he was able to make to this program as well?
Yeah, as far as me, I just think my legacy will be just somebody that's known to be, a hard worker. And with my journey, with my injury and stuff like that, that's what I had in my mind since I got here, is that, I want to be one of the hardest workers to ever come through here. So I feel like that'll be my legacy for sure, and I'll be remembered for that. And, just not giving up whenever it was easy to, with an injury so significant. I could have easily gave up and, just let that get the best of me, but I didn't, and I bounced back. But as far as Trevor, he's definitely the best to ever do it, and he showed that. He's the greatest quarterback I've ever played with. He's the greatest player I've ever played with, and he's so competitive. And, he pushes the best out of everybody around him. He's going to continue to grow too. So that's what's the scary thing. And when he gets to the next level, I know without a doubt he's going to be winning like he was in college and in high school too. So I'm just looking forward to how his career turns out.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, all three guys, appreciate you sticking with me and Alex here through all this. I know,
Sure.
Tough night, so we appreciate it. But for Cornell, what was the locker room like, and what was Coach Sweeney's message to the guys?
Obviously, guys were disappointed. We just took a hard loss. We felt like our preparation was good. We just got to go out there and execute. Kind of shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. But, the main thing is the main thing here. It's a winship mentality. Yeah, this is going to hurt for a while, but, you got to get back to work. Classes start for some guys next Wednesday, and then they got another team meeting on the 15th, and they're right back at it, man. Just going to learn from this tape. Obviously, it's going to be a hard tape to watch, but it's going to be just learn from this tape and we get better and improve next year.
Next one's from Alexander Dodd.
Got a question for Cornell, and then one for you, Travis, as well. But Cornell, a lot of guys, when they hit a rough patch in their career, aren't getting the kind of plays and playing time that they want. They decide to leave. You even see that right now with a lot of guys hitting the transfer portal. How valuable do you think it was for you to come back to Clemson? And what would you say to other guys and teams across the country that are considering jumping ship when they could stay and have the kind of production you did this year?
Obviously, guys opt out or transfer for their own personal reasons, but I feel like the guys in the locker room, I owe them, just to give them my all, regardless of the situation. That's what I committed to when I came to Clemson, and I wasn't going to quit on them or anyone else who believed in me when I first came to Clemson, and I just wanted to finish where I started. And this is just a testament to God for me sticking with it. All glory to him, and I wouldn't be able to do it without him. So I encourage a lot of guys to just fight through it, man. Some days it's going to be harder than the other, but I promise you that the fruit of your labels it tastes way better than, leaving and packing it up. So.
And then, Travis, how important was it for you to come back this year? And what do you feel like you proved about your game and what this program means to you in your final season?
It meant a lot for me to come back. I'm forever grateful. I got my degree and just matured as a man and continue to grow as a man off the field and on the field. I feel like I proved myself all around back. and I could play any down. So I feel that I came back and did what I really wanted to do. Besides tonight, it didn't go the way that we wanted to, but I wanted to. So I mean, outside of that, it was an amazing year, amazing experience, even with COVID. The challenges that it brought, just the guys that have around me, I was able to just continue to fight and just make joy through all out. To just find joy throughout all the hard patches and stuff through COVID. So I'm forever grateful, and I mean, best decision I could have made. And I just want to thank God because I was an 18-year-old kid just venturing off trying to lead my own way.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Travis. We'll have a
Thank you,
couple more
Travis.
players coming
Thank you
through
guys.
shortly.
Appreciate it.
Here's the only one for safety. Let's start with them. So, check to see where's he to go. Is it on?
Hey, everyone, we have safety, Nolan Turner. Please go ahead with questions. Any questions for Nolan Turner?
Nolan, how did it feel to not be able to be in for the first half? And then what was kind of your mindset when you came in with the deficit at halftime to try to rally the troops?
Yeah, it's super frustrating not to be able to be out there and compete with your brothers, and but just had to be there to encourage them and help coach guys on the sideline, and then coming out at halftime, just I was excited to go there and compete, regardless what the score was, and tonight just wasn't our night, and we made a lot of mistakes. We got beat by a good football team tonight, and they made the plays they needed to make, and up and down the field really all night. So it was frustrating, but we'll bounce back.
For those of you guys on the call, freshman defensive end Miles Murphy has also joined us.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, Nolan, this is David. First question would be, have you made a decision on coming back or staying yet?
No, I've not.
Second question would be, obviously, Justin Fields was great tonight, some unbelievable throws, but there were also receivers running, wide open at times. Can you, without looking at the film, kind of tell me, where were some of the systemic breakdowns out there, and, what was allowing guys to get so free?
Yeah, a couple times, just guys not being in the right spot when they need to be. I don't know. I have to go back and look at everything. We just, we didn't play a lot of precision tonight. We didn't play very physical. We didn't tackle well. We didn't do a lot of things right. Obviously, just look at the score and the yards given up, which is frustrating to take ownership of, and yeah.
Next one's from Alexander Dodd.
Miles, what were you seeing at the line of scrimmage with the way that Ohio State was able to execute in front of the football tonight?
What I saw.
What were you? Oh, you're good. Sorry.
I saw was a lot of stretches. It was moving the front a lot, just trying to confuse really just the entire defensive line, not making us, go up the field too much, and allowing the quarterback to have more time on a lot of the max protection plays. Just shifting the line, moving the line of scrimmage. That was a lot of what they were doing. That's caused maybe some confusion for the DNs to choose whether they should go for the quarterback or stay on the line of scrimmage and squeeze down and keep their gap integrity.
Also,
Next question from David.
Mike Jones Jr.
Hey, Mike, it's David Hood. You're going to be one of the guys that's going to be counted on to be a leader next season with some of the guys that are leaving. Matt Drills will start in a few weeks. How do you kind of recover from this and regroup and get everybody brought back in?
I would say in the sense of recovering, you use these moments right here as motivation. The way you feel walking off that field, after a heartbreaking loss, that's got to be what drives you. That's what drives me. I hate this feeling, and I don't ever want to feel it again. So, I'm going to work. This whole group, we going to work. The whole team, we going to work to that. We don't got to feel this no more. We just got to feel it right now and maintain it, hold on to it, and think about this moment as we go into this offseason and, on this journey.
Next one's from Alexander Dodd.
Mike, how difficult was it for you guys in the middle of the game to try to gain traction when it seemed like you guys started to get pretty thin depth-wise?
It was tough. That's part of the game, though. Guys go down, other guys got to step up, and today, we just didn't do it as well. They played a great game, and it just is what it is. Come back next year and play better.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, Miles, just kind of the same question I asked Mike is, you're another one of the guys that's returning. How do you use this loss to kind of propel you into next year?
It's kind of the same thing Mike said. Use it as motivation. Just something to keep in the back of your head, almost like a chip on your shoulder to bounce back into like you said, mat drills. Just carry it on for the freshmen that are coming in. Just carry that culture on, and just drizzle it down onto them, and hopefully they'll buy into it, and just got to keep that momentum going.
Joining the call also is linebacker James Skalski.
Next one's from David Hood.
Hey, Skalski, welcome to the interview session here. When the play first happened, did you think that it was targeting? Did you know? Did somebody have to tell you? And unfortunately, what was going through your mind there as they were going through the review?
At the end of the day, they're trying to protect everybody. So I don't think there's ever been a targeting called like that one. I definitely think there needs to be some reevaluation of how that is applied to the game. But again, I know they're trying to protect the ball carrier and me. But I honestly haven't even got to take a good look at it. But to me, I just open field, had a good hit, was on the ground. I thought we were, whatever down it was, let's go next play. And then they said they're reviewing for targeting, and I just don't agree with it.
Is your Clemson career over?
I don't know.
So you'll be coming back next year, or you don't know? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
All right, any other questions for these guys? David, you can go ahead.
Hey, Mike, before you escape, we keep talking about using this and the fuel for next year. Looking at all the talent that is there and all the young talent that is there, do you feel good about the future of the defense despite what happened tonight?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I know, the guys we have, man, we're really deep, and this year was a huge step for us. Guys matured, learned the game. We got a lot of guys who got to play a lot of football. And so, we got a lot of talent, man, and I'm excited. It's going to be a fun year. And, it's going to be fun.
Thank you for answering the questions tonight.
You guys very much. We're going to let these guys get in the shower.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody, that will be it for tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.